Have you ever wondered what it's like to hike along the edge of a glacier with sheer drop-offs? Mist rolling in like smoke, and ancient mountain walls towering above you. Well, welcome to Glacier National Park's legendary Highline Trail. In today's video, I'm going to take you step by step from our fog-shrouded departure to a heart-pounding moment with a mama bear and her cubs. Whether you've never hiked this trail or you're already planning your own adventure, I'm going to guide you through key landmarks, wild stories, safety tips, and everything you need to know in order to make it your own. So lace up. This is the Highline Trail, the way few get to see it. We parked at the Logan Pass parking lot. We arrived just before sunrise.
Good morning. We made it to the Highline Trail. We are here early. It's 5:45. Woke up at 4:30 to make sure that we get a parking spot because we heard that parking fills up fast. So now it's just a matter of waiting until that sun comes up so we can head out on this trail and get some amazing views, hopefully.
The trail begins right past the visitor center. There's even a sign warning about bear activity, so start with mindfulness and be ready with that bear spray. This was our first ever hike in bear territory, and we were a little nervous. So we quickly found a group to team up with and trail behind. The trail begins along the garden wall, a narrow, ridge-hugging path with sheer drop-offs. It's a famous section. But don't worry, this famous section even has some cable grips that you can grab onto if you're a little bit nervous. As we started off down this trail, I kind of thought the fog was hindering the trail. But now that I look back, man, it made everything seem even more magical. It almost felt like we were walking into a volcano. This part of the trail isn't too narrow. Just watch your step. Unfortunately, about a week after we did this trail, a 72-year-old woman lost her life after she slipped and fell. To the left of you, you can see the Going to the Sun Road, snaking its way through Glacier National Park. The trail meanders through the mountains. Doing this hike as the sun is rising is truly epic, and I highly recommend it. We did this hike in the middle of August, trying to time it so that most of the kids were already back to school so that we could avoid some of the crowds. The colors this morning were amazing. Check out the purples, blues, and pinks, not to mention those clouds. Even in the video, you can see they're constantly moving. Some are going up, some are going down, and others are going sideways. The first 2 to 3 miles looks a lot like this. Beautiful scenery to your left, as well as the mountainside and even a few random streams to your right. The trail goes on and on, but honestly, I loved every minute of it. What a perfect way to start the day. Around mile 2 to 3, the high alpine views unfold. We kept our eyes peeled for wildlife. I had read so many reviews and seen so many videos of bear sightings on this very trail. We did turn the corner and ran into this deer, which was a little unsettling at first. Everything feels suspended between sky and valley. So originally we wanted to go up the Grinnell Glacier Overlook. It's just under a mile, but it climbs nearly 1,000 feet. We heard it was worth it for the views, but it was so foggy this day that we couldn't even see to the peak, so we decided not to do the climb. But that's okay, because we would get the payoff later on when we visited Manny Glacier. It was around this point that I whipped out my selfie stick to get this awesome view. Check it out. So finally, there it is. You can see the Granite Park Chalet off in the distance. Finally, we arrived at the historic Granite Park Chalet, built in 1914 by the Great Northern Railway. It's a rustic gem perched at 6,693 feet. Guests can stay overnight here. They even have what they call a dining room, which wasn't open for service when we were there. All of a sudden, out of my right side of my eye, I saw a bear coming at me. Before I had a chance to whip out my camera and press play, the bear was already up the hill with her cubs. But look at this, there was definitely something in her mouth. Looks like maybe a chipmunk or a squirrel, I'm not sure. Seeing this on our first day definitely got my nerves going. Now for the 4-mile hike back down. After the chalet, the trail descends sharply over 4 miles to the loop. As you go down, you lose nearly 2,000 feet. We definitely kept our eyes peeled as we made our way through berry bushes on the way down. This stretch cuts through an area once burned, so vegetation is low. Bring plenty of water, sunscreen, and maybe even a hat. When you get to this bridge, you're almost there. Finally, you'll arrive back at the Going to the Sun Road at a hairpin turn known as the Loop. From here, you'll catch the shuttle bus or do like we did and get somebody to drive you back. And for our last surprise, as we were exiting the parking lot, we got a glimpse of another grizzly bear. We got news that on that same day, on that same trail, another hiker had to jump off the trail as a bear charged and swiped at her. Who knows, might have been this bear. So there you have it. As we wrap up this journey along Glacier's Highline Trail, I hope you felt the magic that makes this hike one of the most unforgettable in the park. From the eerie fog at sunrise to the heart-stopping moments with that mama bear and her cubs, this trail is more than just miles. It's history, wilderness, and raw adventure rolled into one. If you're planning your own trip, remember, respect the trail, respect the wildlife, and come prepared. Glacier rewards those who are patient, cautious, and curious. Thanks for hiking along with me today. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more trail adventures and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your own glacier stories on the trail. Oh, and stay tuned. I got a lot of trails coming up. We did Glacier, Jasper, Kananaskis, Banff. Yeah, you're gonna wanna stay tuned to see what we got in store. See you on the next trail.